Senators affiliated to the Jubilee party are currently on the campaign trail in the county of Elgeyo Marakwet before heading to Kericho and Nandi counties as well. The senators led by Kipchumba Murkomen are campaigning weeks ahead of Raila Odinga's visit to the counties. Let's cross over to Lois Wangoi, who's following up all those details for you. Lois, where exactly are you and what's the latest?
Indeed, as you've noted, Trevor, we are coming to you live from Bogar area in the county of Elgeyo Marakwet. And as noted, we have just caught up with Jubilee affiliated senators who are on a campaign trail here in the North Rift. We, of course, touch base with them to understand what exactly their visit here is all about. Granted that they were here in recent weeks when they accompanied the president and his deputy when he toured the North Rift. We start with you, Area Senator Kipchumba Murkomen, and thank you for joining us on NTV. Your visit here has been, it's not a new visit. We've had you like consistently in the past 1 month. And of course, we're also anticipating the visit by NASA, led by the presidential candidate Raila Odinga. Is this your way of trying to neutralize the ground? Or what exactly informs your visit here today, granted that you've been here consistently for the past 1 month?
No, we're just in touch with constituents, and this is happening across the counties in the country. We welcome the former Prime Minister to come to this county with his entourage to come and campaign. If you read in the news section of the media saying that, you know, my colleague Senator Moses Kajwang was saying the Deputy President should not go to Homa Bay. To the contrary, we welcome every person to campaign in Elgeyo Marakwet County, because at the end of the day, I can tell you for certain that these people have already made up their mind that they are going to vote for Jubilee. So we are not insecure. You saw the president yesterday in Kiambu, and their people, the governor and the team told their people to welcome the president, the former prime minister, just like the president is welcomed also in other parts of the country. We want to run a campaign that is based on civility. So when the former prime minister comes here, we will welcome him to come and sell his agenda, to come and announce his mbira, to come and do whatever he wants to do here. At the end of the day, we are going to vote for Jubilee.
And of course, ahead of his visit was the visit by the governor, Nanok, Josephat Nanok, the governor to Turkana County, and in his capacity as COG chair, he visited with the people of Elgeyo Marakwet County, and he echoed his concerns that leaders from this particular county, and to point keenly at you, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen, he noted that you have not been very keen to ensure that your subjects who live at the Kerio Valley have been adequately compensated before Jubilee is back again to seek for their votes, even after the people of Kerio Valley hugely supported the presidency of President Kenyatta and his deputy in 2013.
If Nanok wants us to talk about Jubilee's success in Elgeyo Marakwet, we can do that. I mean, the FLOSPA people have never been compensated since 1974. It's only the Jubilee government that gave them already now 900 million. That is already being dispensed and names are being
in what duration, Mheshimiwa? At what particular time?
That's what I'm saying. This has happened in only 4 years. Something that never happened in the last 40 years. And so when you talk about, if you want to talk about development in this area, we have roads, Nyaru Iten, we have the FLOSPA compensation, we have the roads to Kapsowar, we have Cheptongei, Kamatira, we have enough roads from Moiben to Kapcherop to Kachibora. For us, the people of Elgeyo Marakwet County are the only people who are adequately able to speak for themselves about our performance, and they have already spoken in terms of the manner in which they are supporting Jubilee. But if Nanok wants to talk about anything, he should actually focus about telling us how he has misused county resources. In his own country.
Nanok is not here to defend himself, so we'll hold that brief. We'll hold that brief. And very quickly, just before we end, Senator Cherargei, even as we anticipate that you'll be vying for that seat come August, the president has said that he will not be participating in the presidential debate, a platform that many Kenyans are expecting that the incumbent presidency would use to sort of also explain his scorecard so far. What are your thoughts on the same, and indeed where does Jubilee stand in all this?
No, I think as Jubilee, we have a record that speaks for itself. So the report card is already out, and the issues when you want to do something, there are terms and rules of engagement that you must do. And you have to note that one of the presidential aspirants also has moved to court. So that debate has already been surrounded by a lot of dramas and circus, and therefore the agenda is not clear. But for us, Jubilee, we are confident because the report card is with the people, and the record we have speaks for itself, and we are confident on 8-8, 70+1 is a reality.
So you support him or not showing up for the...
Yeah, I'm supporting because we already have a report card and a record, and Kenyans have that.
Asante, and as we wind up very briefly, Senator Aaron, you're one of the youngest senators, and Jubilee has, of course, been on the scorecard. Have they delivered on youth empowerment, youth employment, and all this?
Well, I think for sure we have delivered. Unlike all the other previous administration, this has been the first administration that has had the youth issues at the heart of it. You all know about that this is the first administration that has lived up to the promise of a 30% procurement act.
Let us narrow down to your county, Kericho County. Give us an example.
For example, that is one of the examples. I know so many young people who previously would not have had opportunity to do business with government, but thanks to that opportunity that was availed, we have also very active NYS programs that are ongoing up to now, where youths are actively engaging in agribusiness and being used to maintain roads and trainings to empower them in terms of skills. So I think as an administration, yes, we have kept the promise.
Indeed, those are Jubilee-affiliated senators drumming up support for the Jubilee Party and saying that indeed Jubilee has delivered to the people of Elgeyo Marakwet. Of course, a point of concern, even as we expect that NASA makes inroads here in a week or two, is the FLOSPA compensation issue. But the area senator noting that Jubilee is keen on making that compensation indeed materialize. For now, back to you in Nairobi. My name is Lois Wangoi in the county of Elgeyo Marakwet.